Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. In this pico card we are going to find out together what is your spirit crystal, what crystal is calling and interpreting your vibration, what is your primary crystal or gemstone. If you want to know more about crystals and gemstone, please go ahead and check out my other videos called Crystals and Their Power. Now let's find out together what is your primary crystals, what is your spirit crystal, keeping in mind that this is a general reading, therefore it's going to resonate generally. It's going to be a quick pico card, but hopefully it's going to be helpful for you guys. So you can choose, by the way, between group number 1, group number 2, group number 3, group number 4, group number 5, group number 6, group number 7, and group number 8. But pause the video if you need, and the timestamps are going to be down below. I didn't place crystals on top of the cards because that will define the way you can choose it. Like, there cannot be crystals. You have to choose with your gut system, with your gut feeling. Now, how can you do that? You can pause the video and let your hands with closed eyes fall to a certain particular cards, which by the way can be more than one. That can be a method, or you can look at the cards and just don't judge your thoughts or feeling and say, okay, I want group number 3, like, got it. For me, for example, I really appeal to group number 3 and 4. I just know immediately, gut feeling, all right? And if I would have put crystals on top of them, that would have been a disaster because the vibration of the crystals that I would have picked would have been, it wouldn't have allowed you to choose the right pile for this particular reading. So please don't worry about it. Go ahead and choose your pile, and I'm going to move ahead for those of you guys who choose pile number 1. What is your spirit crystal? What is your primary crystal? Let's start with the tarot card for a second. You have the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles does represent Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. With the Page of Pentacles, I am seeing that you're very precise. You are very much into new things, or this could be a new moment of your life when you are holding an energy of, I want new things, I want to discover new things, but at the same time, I want to be grounded. You're very much into nature, as we can see from the description of this card, the painting of this card, and you probably are really good at communicating with crystals and plants. You love animals and your aura can be green. Now, I'm also seeing that perhaps you are going to have new proposals or opportunity because your vibration is really calling you to have them. You could be, again, a Virgo, a Capricorn, or a Taurus. Now, let's analyze your primary crystal, shall we? Your primary crystal, according to this pico card, is the diamond. How beautiful. Now, obviously, I'm not telling you to necessarily go ahead and shop a diamond, though I believe that maybe you can find a raw diamond, or you probably have a diamond already. But if you're talking about what is your spirit crystal, what is your primary crystal, your primary crystal is the diamond. This particular card represents the diamond of Herkimer, but honestly, any diamond will do. Diamonds are the purest crystal out there. They are one of the highest vibration of all. They say to bring luck, purity, and opportunities, which I do see with that Page of Pentacles. And with this diamond card, it could very much be that you are a newborn soul, or perhaps you are very much in tune, like I said before, with the energy of the earth in a very pure way, in a very pure state. Now, let me see also what else. With the diamond as a primary crystal, you have a very immediate energy towards you. So for example, you have as a mission, you came into this existence to raise the consciousness of this planet. You have a very great power that regenerates, and possibly also with the diamonds, you can access the Akashic records or past life regression. You could be a very good and talented regressionist, for example, or maybe you're just fascinated into past life. These crystals operates in various physical level and brings harmony within and throughout the entire body. You have to really be careful also with this crystal with your dreams, because you are natural born prophets through your dreams, because your dreams are also able to release you from not feeling of not well-being or disease, not disease, but like when you're not feeling in alignment with source. So that's what I want to say. You are extremely sensitive, and moreover, you are extremely sensitive to any energetic field and radioactivity, and especially the ones that are also toxic for the earth, because like I said before, diamonds are very, very pure, and you are as well. Therefore, you also are sensitive on a psychic level, and therefore you should be more careful when it comes down to the people that you have around, but especially also to purge yourself and clean your chakras a little bit more. I have a dedicated e-course down below called the 7-Step Vortex Program that is dedicated to clean and open all your chakras. And also with the diamond card, even though you're very sensitive and psychic, you have to be careful, because sometimes with the diamond, because you're so pure and vulnerable, you might have a tendency to block your third eye, because you're so afraid to see beyond, because you want to hold this purity. Now, I'm also seeing that you really get affected by negative energies around you. So for example, you feel affected by any Wi-Fi, 5G, I don't know, or anything. Like, you just really can pick up on the energies of the earth. And for example, another message that I'm hearing for this card is to stay away as much as possible, or trying at least not to become codependent or addicted to your tablets and computers, because again, you are very, very extra sensitive. So you have to really protect yourself from vibrations and energies in general. Now, you do have the potential with this stone as your primary crystals to become like really a transformational catalyst for the world, because that is your mission on this planet. And probably with that Page of Pentacles, you are understanding that more in this period by the time that you have clicked on this video. Now, this is what I see for you. Your primary crystal is the diamond. I hope this video was entertaining and fun and helpful, and comment down below, you guys, to share your stories, because I always love to hear from you. I know this pick a card was fast, but I just wanted to give you a quick update on what could be your primary crystal. Yours for sure, group number 1, is the diamond. All right, let's move on. For those of you guys who choose pile number 2, what is your spirit crystal? What is your primary crystal? Keeping in mind that this is a general reading, and for private reading, the link is down below. All right, it's gonna be a quick reading, but I just want to give you immediately what is your spirit crystals, what crystal is in alignment with your soul. Now, let's look at the tarot cards first. We do have the Ace of Pentacles. What a beautiful card. It's very similar from group number 1. You are maybe a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or you do resonate with the energies of the earth, which obviously makes a lot of sense because you guys have clicked on this video and you are so into gems and crystals. With the Ace of Pentacles, I am also seeing that you guys are into a new beginning of your life, or very soon you should be. So for example, you shouldn't give up on anything that you're doing, because for you, endurance, it's one of the primary lessons that I am seeing. Also with the Ace of Pentacles, I am seeing that you're destined to become very abundant in this lifetime, to have success and recognition, but especially on a financial level, because you're going to utilize money in order to help the earth and help the environment possibly. I don't see you as greedy people, and that's why the universe is going to reward you for that. Now, I do know that there are a lot of greedy people outside in the planet, and they're not getting rewarded by the universe, but they are incredibly abundant. But hey, we're spiritual people, so I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about you. You guys are going to be rewarded, because I don't see you as being like horrible, greedy people or a person, you know. And with the Ace of Pentacles, I really feel that you are connected to the earth as much as you're connected to the water. You are very connected to the ocean, and you find relaxation every time that you are around a river, or for example, like woods or forests with rivers or lakes, but possibly also to the ocean and the sand. For you, water and earth are very much connected together, and you like to embrace people also, I am seeing, in their totality. You're one of these people that don't like judgments, because for you, everything is an expression of source. So you try your best to embrace the totality of human being, to embrace the totality and diversity that this planet is able to give. So this is really beautiful. Also, I am picking up as a vibration that you guys are very fun, could be very creative, but you are always down to earth. But I feel that for some of you, you guys are almost like the fun of the party. You're always the one that makes the jokes, or you like comedies. You like to have a nice healthy laugh, because for you, laughing, you could be even a comedian for some of you, but for you, laughing, it's like the best remedy to feel better. All right, let's find out together. With that being said, what is your primary crystal? And I'm sorry that I'm holding the cards in this way, but so you guys can see it, because that it's a little bit afar. So let's see, what is your spirit crystal? What is your primary crystal? Your primary crystal is the quartz fume. Now, obviously, keep in mind that this is a general reading. Therefore, if we have the card of the quartz fume, it goes without saying that you could work really good with any quartz. I mean, quartz are the most abundant crystal in this planet. Like, seriously, literally. So, for example, you could be also very much attracted to citrine, quartz citrine. I do see that for you a lot. But according to the quartz, this is a card, but a stone of magic and transformation. So, for example, you could be very much into astrology or into magic of some kind. And I feel that you also has a soul mission vibrating with the stone. You do bring a lot of transformation to others. So, you're one of those catalysts of transformation, if I'm making any sense. This is also a stone that talks about the renewal of the karmic cycle. So for some of you, this could be your last incarnation, or for example, you have been dealing in your life and you're in your past life with a lot of karma, and now you're getting a new beginning and a new renewal. So this stone also opened the doors to other parallel realities, universes, transmutation, and dimensions. You can check out my video entitled Parallel Universes if you're interested in that, and I also have a dedicated pick-a card. So for me, this indicates that you're very much able to do astral projecting, astral traveling, but moreover than just the astral realm, you're very talented in connecting with other dimensions, other worlds, and possibly other forms of life. So that's incredibly interesting. You have a great instinct for survival, and basically you have the capacity to go where nobody else is there to go. You're very bold, you're very courageous, because you are able to transmute anything in regards to the past, and therefore you're able not to live the future according to your past. You are able to transform negative energy into anything that you want, or the past experiences really, in anything that you want. You are not afraid to encounter neither the past, neither evilness, or neither obscurity. So you're one of those souls that, again, is a catalyst for transformation, whether it is for you or for other people that you're going to encounter, because you're just not afraid to go even in the deepest shadows or the deepest aspects of life. You know that death is only a doorway to a different reality. You know that energy never dies, but only transforms. And therefore, life is a responsibility. You see life as a great gift, and you see life almost with this motto that is like carpe diem, just take the moment, because this moment won't come back. And also, you are very much able not to clinch on control, but to go with the flow. I'm also seeing that though on a negative aspects of this vibration, you must be aware to be more patient, because sometimes you get very wrapped up into I want to do more, I want to explore more. So try not to get wrapped up too much into darkness, or get wrapped up too much into workaholic behavior, especially because sometimes you are so empathetic towards other people's emotions that even though you're very capable to transform their negative emotions into something positive, sometimes you have to, build healthy boundaries, because, you can get drained by other people's emotions. Also, you have to really think about the day-to-day life with this quartz, which I think honestly honestly you're very much in tune with. And you have to also, you can practice magic. Like I said, you'll be very good with spells because you're very good with transformation. This is also a card that is associated with Scorpio or Capricorn, and it's a high vibrational card and stone. Now, this is for you, group number 2. If you were wondering what is my spirit crystals, what is the crystal that holds my purest vibration, is the quartz, fumet, or any other quartz that you feel resonates with you. This is what I see for you guys. I hope the video was entertaining. Comment down below to suggest me for more videos and share your stories. Share, like, and subscribe to have more videos and spiritual videos because I would love to make them for you guys. And thank you so much for being with me here today. All right, group number 3, let's move on and find out together what is your spirit crystal. What is your primary crystal? What is the crystal that is in alignment with your purest vibration? So it's funny because I've chosen group number 3 as well and group number 4, so I'm very curious to see what it is. But let's find out together the tarot card first. We do have the 5 of Cups. What is going on? The 5 of Cups tells me that you guys have this tendency. I hope the card is going to focus. Hold on. So with the 5 of Cups, I feel that you might have a tendency to look into a dark void a lot. What do I mean? I feel a very strong Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio is represented with this card, but I do feel a very Neptunian energy from this pile. Because Neptune, I think, is the most misunderstood planet of all. And I'm sorry, I'm trying to stay as still as possible so you guys can see the cards. With the 5 of Cups, I feel, and the Neptune energy, you guys are incredible, prolific writers, or you're really good in the realm of imagination, or you're very good singers, and you're just very good at imagination at large and creativity. But a creativity that is very weird, like not common. But with the 5 of Cups, I feel that sometimes you feel stuck within this creativity because it almost like, it feels like a drag, like nobody really can understand you, you know? Like literally, like you're always looking at a dark void and you're like, why this thing didn't work out in my life? Like, why is this thing happening? But at the same time, we could say that you're not really afraid to look at anything. You're very honest, you're very sharp, you're very, straightforward. But with the 5 of Cups, you might have a tendency to discourage yourself a little bit sooner and giving up too soon and not seeing the bigger picture, but moreover not seeing the 2 of Cups that is next to you. Like sometimes you do analyze too much, or you do analyze the past especially too much. But remember, the past doesn't have to become your present and neither your future. Remember what the 2 of Cups that you have just behind your back. And remember that if you let go of the past or you let go of that void that you're looking at, well, good things are only bound to come, because as you see, this girl is looking at the void, but on top of her, there is a beautiful star sky. So she must focus back on the star and also on her imagination, also on her Neptunian qualities, because those are the qualities that are going to push her so far. So this is very interesting because I feel also with this card that you guys might be very contradictory in nature, like, which is nothing wrong, honestly. But you might be one of these people that says to your friend, oh, tomorrow I will just not do this anymore. And then you go ahead and do it. And your friends are like, yeah, all right, she's just that way. He's just that way. You know, you're that type of person. So don't be so harsh on yourself. It's fine. Who gives a damn, you know? You are the way that you are, and that's the beauty of it. And if you are a little bit of a weirdo, so what? You know, just be yourself. It's totally fine. It's totally cool. Just appreciate that 2 of Cups that is next to you and that beautiful star sky. Also, you could come from the star, believe it or not. We do all come from the star if you think about it. Now, with that rambling, but let's find out what is your spirit crystals and what is your primary crystal, therefore. I didn't put the cards like this because you guys is so small. I'd rather hold it. It smells so much better. So, your primary crystal is the amethyst. I'm not even surprised that I picked this one. So crazy. The amethyst, what a beautiful stone. You could be an indigo child. You could be one of the 3 waves of volunteers. You could be a crystal child. You could be a rainbow, but moreover in indigo, you have a purple aura or a white aura, so crystal. You could have a 3rd eye wide open with the amethyst. You're very good at channeling and again at imagination at large, because you do connect with your crown chakra. With the amethyst though, this is also a stone that you need and does represent your soul, because you do need a bit of harmony and peace, interior peace. That is one of your mission in this lifetime, is to find peace within. Now, this is a very, very good stone, for protection, purification, and just to calm you down in general, because this stone energizes, but at the same time calms the mind and the body from, from any fire or overreacting behavior. This has, though, also is a stone that talks about a frequency or a tendency for addiction. So, for example, this is a beautiful stone. Honestly, it's my stone. It's my favorite stone of all time. But you might have this addictive personality because you do focus on the void. You do focus on black consciousness too much. And I'm not judging you and neither say that you cannot change that. I am telling you everything that I'm channeling so we can get an overall picture of this card and the stone and your vibration. And I'm seeing 2222. So you could be a life path 22 or a life path number 4, or identify with that number. Now, with the amethyst, this stone will be so beneficial for you, not only because it will help you out with your addictions or with your addictive behavior. Do you actually know that amethyst, I believe, was put in the ancient Roman Empire on the drinks, like in the wine of people, because it was said not to make people drunk and addicted to the wine. I believe was amethyst. If I am incorrect, please comment down below. Now, this stone will help you too much in not being indulgent, but rather in to be determined, because like I said before, you guys could be so good at imagination with that Neptunian energy and with this crown chakra really activated, but at the same time, like I said before, you could be one of the soul that really struggles into keeping focus and determination, and it's just the way that it is, honestly. So wearing amethyst will really help you becoming not too much indulgent, but rather having a behavior that is much more focused. And also it will help you out become more balanced in general, because this stone will help you out not going too much in one direction, not to work too much or work too much less, if it makes any sense. Also, this stone will help you out expand your psychic abilities and your crown chakra, and therefore seeing each and every one perspective in a situation. Also, this stone will help you out in your path of devotion. And understand that sometimes you might not have the control of everything in your life, but you can go with the flow and get assured that you're going to be fine, and actually that your manifestations are going to come through. I also noticed another thing from the 5 of Cups in this card. As you can see, she's looking at the void, but at the same time, she has a nest of gemstone just right here. So I also feel that another message that is here for you guys is that your primary stone is amethyst, but at the same time, you're also connected to other stones. Like you could be very good with crystals in general. Now, you have to renounce with the stone to self-sabotage. So for example, if you clicked on this video to understand even better about your vibration, well, one thing is sure, you must become very focused in this lifetime. Amethyst will help you do that. And you must renounce addictive or codependent behaviors of some sort. If you already have done that, hey, this is great. I'm just talking generally. And you have to, as much as possible, try not to self-sabotage yourself or your projects. I am also seeing that this lifetime, one of your mission is to find this interior peace, which it is linked to the fact of not clinging into other people when it comes down to your success. You, in this lifetime, are going to prove to everybody that you're going to be successful on your own, without any stroke of luck or without any, advantage of some sort. But this is going to give you you so much respect that it's like outstanding from what I'm channeling. Also, you're gonna have a very successful marriage with the stone and a very successful family, whether you want it or not. I do see that. So the actual outcome of having the stone is super positive, because you are going to attract so many opportunities and possibilities, especially later on in your life, which doesn't mean when you're old, but by the time that you have your first Saturn return. That's what I see. And also, one of the very important things that represents the stone and therefore represents you is that you guys are going to have success because of your incredible integrity. Like I said, you're just blunt, you're straightforward, and for you, dignity and integrity are everything, literally. So you guys are just going to be fine because you're just good people. Now, the only thing that you have to be careful, it's the ego, because amethyst is such a high vibrational stone. It's so powerful that please keep your spiritual ego down. All right. And don't take it personal. It's just a pico card. Okay. This is also the card of Aquarius and Pisces. And it's the card that will develop in uncontrollable peace. And honestly, there is a very high chance for some of you guys that you could become enlightened in this lifetime with the amethyst, because it's a very high vibrational stone. All right, this is what I see for you, group number 3. I hope the pico card was entertaining and helpful. Comment down below to share your stories, and share, like, and subscribe to have more spiritual videos and pico card, because I always love to make them for you. All right, let's move on for those of you guys who choose pile number 4, which is also what I picked. I picked number 3 and number 4. So let's find out together, what is your spirit crystal? What is the crystal that is in alignment with the vibration of your soul? We're going to look at the tarot first, and then we are going to reveal which one is the crystal. So let's look at the tarot first then. Your tarot is the Page of Swords. Very interesting. Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. I'm going to hold for a while the cards like that so you guys can see it. You guys are so good at wisdom. You guys are incredibly good with Mercurian energy, with communication and brilliant ideas. You could discover, for example, new technologies in this lifetime. Or simply, you are so wise that one of your purposes in this lifetime is to bring divine knowledge to the world. Because she's holding a book. You could be very good as well at reading past lives, or reading especially the Akashic records. With the Page of Swords, though, you might have a tendency to be overly analytical or stalking people too much sometimes, which is not like a bad thing, but I'm saying, for example, you could be very good at investigation. You are the person that is so good at finding out what a person is all about. Not only you're very good at communicating to the person that is in front of you, what is their purpose or everything about their vibration, but you're very good at studying them. So that's why I call the Page of Swords the stalker of the deck. Now, obviously, this is not an encouragement to become stalkers. Don't. It's just not good, and it's an infringement to the law, moreover, so I'm not suggesting that. I am saying that you're very good at analyzing things, and you're very good at bringing new ideas to the table. You're a visionary. For example, you could have a North Node in Aquarius, or have a very strong Aquarian's energy, and you could possibly will become an author in this lifetime, a scientist, or anything that has to do, to be honest, in bringing new things, a new dawn into this world. So anything, literally. Now let's find out together, what is then the crystal that represents your soul? What is your spirit crystals? Because spirit crystal also means not only that it represents your soul, but it's going to be able to enhance your soul in this lifetime and help you out with your life purpose in general. All right, so giving you the blessings and the lessons at the same time. So let's find out together. It is selenite. What a very pure stone. Very interesting. Do you know what selenite actually means? Selenite is the divine light. You could be a crystal children, like I said, for group number 3, or you could have a white aura. You emanate divine light. You could be so much in connection with angels. For example, with the selenite, it gives me my impression that, yeah, you have a very powerful guardian angel, or you could possibly bring on the energy of this angel with you. So, like example, I choose also number 3 and number 4, and I do channel Ray, which is an angel. And with selenite, this is also a stone that talks about ancient times. So for me, you have lived in Atlantis or in ancient Egypt. You have a very, very ancient soul that possibly it is also connected to other dimensions, or rather other stellar system. Can you say that? Star system. Now I'm going to put the cards like here. I hope you're going to see that. Okay. Now, the selenite in ancient times used to protect people that were like tramp of the mind. What does it mean? Like they were rumbling to the mind. They had a tendency to lose themselves into the mind. So this is a type of crystal that allows you to ground yourself, but also to find clarity a lot, to find lucidity a lot, and to find inspiration, divine inspiration. So you're people that are very much into their minds with this Page of Swords, but at the same time, you have to take inspired action. What does it mean to take inspired action? It means that you are in alignment with Source, the energies that creates universes. And when you take inspired action, when you have that idea that comes as a download from like nowhere, and you just want to do it, because those are the ideas that are going to bring you success. But every time that you overanalyze things, or you like script stuff and then you want to say that, when you just overly analyze techniques and strategies, that is where the universe blocks you. That's because it's trying to show you that divine inspiration and your divine light is much more powerful than any strategies, or especially any strategies of the mind. You are not the mind and neither the body. There is an entire like technique in the Agori system in India, or like in India in general, which is to visualize death. Me and Shubhra were talking about it yesterday. Now, this is an Indian practice because by visualizing death, or even in your past life, you have access to the knowledge and the experience of understanding that you're neither the mind or neither the body. Now, obviously, this is a very difficult practice, so I'm not suggesting you to do it if you don't know what you're doing. It was just an example. Now, I'm also seeing that for you, spirituality is so important. You guys could become spiritual teachers or spiritual motivators with the selenite. You're incredibly spiritual. And for you, and also this crystal symbolizes that you are immense soul full of light. And you have been traveled throughout time, exactly like I said before. So you have to discern between your past lives and your present incarnation, because with the selenite, I feel group number 4, you might have a tendency sometimes to be caught up in something that happened in a past life, and you just do it subconsciously. Like, it's just a subconscious behavior. So analyze where you came from will really help you. I don't know, I'll give you like the most stupid example ever. Let's say that you were a pharaoh in your past life, or you were a queen, right? Sometimes you might have a tendency in this lifetime to be entitled to success, be entitled to something, or be in dictatorship, because I mean, that's what pharaoh were in a way or another. So that is a very stupid but practical example to how you can confuse a past life with a present incarnation. Try not to do that. Try to stay grounded in the present. Also, though, because you are so good at perception, you're so good with wisdom and with the realm of the mind, with the selenite, again, you could be incredible teachers and spiritual teachers. So you can see beyond the lies of people. So you can have natural born psychic abilities, group number 4, but also you're very good at understanding the heart of people. What does it mean? You are good at understanding what lights up their soul. So for example, if you see a person that is a tarot reader, for instance, and you just look at that person and say, yeah, but really what lights up your heart is music. Like, I just can see that. And that person is going to confirm that for you, group number 4, because you just know the truth behind the lies or the mask that people put. And that's why selenite is your stone. The only thing that you have to be careful with the stone as well is to not get manipulated by others, because usually who has a very strong light within their self has a tendency to attract people that want to steal their light. And it's obvious. Think about a moth, for example. Why moths, which are beautiful by the way, but why moths are attracted to the light? Nobody knows. Like, they possibly even kill themselves when they reach too much the light. But it's the same thing with you. People get attracted to you because of your incredible light, even to the detriment of their self, or to you especially. So be very mindful about the people that you attract, but moreover about the reason why you are attracting those people. And also, I am seeing that you have to really be grounded in what you know, because you know so much more than the majority of people on this planet. Now, try not to get a big ego because of the sentence. Comment down below so we can have a laugh about it. But you guys are very, very wise, so you have to capitalize on that, because you're very connected to source energy with the selenite. Now, also with the selenite, something that you must do is you have to, since you have this gift of clarity, you must become flexible about also what other people perspectives are, because sometimes you're very much into the truth and very much like, hey, listen, I channel this from source, like I feel this is the truth, but people might have a completely different understanding of the truth, or might have a completely different understanding of perception in general, because at the end of the day, life is a game of perception. So you must remain flexible and open also to new ways and opportunities. Don't let your mind or your spiritual understanding and knowledge become an ego-driven mission. That is what I'm primarily seeing for you, because clarity, it is super essential for those of you guys who resonate with the selenite. Now, because you are such a divine light for others, you are a natural born leader, group number 4, and you are going to be the inspiration for the future. Meaning, in other words, that you are going to inspire the young generation a lot. And also, one of the things that you will understand in this lifetime, or probably that you have already understood with the selenite stone, is that separation doesn't mean the absence of love. So for example, you might have had a lot of relationships or a lot of trauma when it comes down to abandonment, and or you could be you could have been an orphan in a past life, or you could have lost your twin flame or your soulmate. You could have lost your beloved pet. I don't know what it is, but you understood in this lifetime, or you will understand, that separation doesn't mean the absence of love, and that love ultimately is the ultimate reality, and that's why you will bring clarity and inspiration to future generation. Also, you are extremely high vibration with the selenite. This is the card of Taurus or Cancer, and therefore the mission of this crystal is to shine the light, the divine light on earth. Very funny, I'm a Taurus as well. So this is amazing. This is what I see for you, group number 4. This is your primary crystal, and this is your reading, really. If you want a private reading, the link is down below. Comment to let me know your stories. Share, like, and subscribe to have more pico cards and videos. Alright, group number 5. What is your primary crystal? What is the crystal that represents your soul and your energy? What is the crystal that is in alignment with you? If you want to know more about crystals, please check out my video dedicated about crystals and gemstone. Now, group number 5, let's find out together what is yours with the first tarot card, and then we're going to reveal the crystal. So, wow, we have the Devil card. Look how attractive is the Devil card in this deck. I hope you guys can see it. With the Devil card, it means that you guys are really a mystery. You guys are really the temptation of the pile. You could be very much into the 8th house, very much into occult, astrology, or you have like a mist of mysticism around you with the Devil card. You could be very much like also into addictive behavior, so be careful if this resonates with you. But came up in the reverse, in my opinion, it's almost like balanced aspects out for you. It's just that you guys are very beautiful and in a very charm and dark way with the devil card. Also, you're free spirits because the devil is untamable. So that is part of your vibration. Obviously, I'm not seeing the devil necessarily as a negative card. I see as a card of people that have a different type of allure. They are rebellious because the devil, at the end of the day, Lucifer, was the rebel archangel, and therefore you are always question authority. For you just don't want to be under any authority. You are an anarchist. You could be into like grunge music, for example, into Nirvana or into the Misfits or anything that is different. You could be incredible artist, but your art gives the impression of people that it's kind of weird and brings people headaches. Like, I don't know, you're kind of like, you do weird art. You're kind of a weirdo. And you could be into rock music, you could be you're just alternative, and you're here to bring a different type of experience and taste to the world. Like, for example, you could be so rebellious that sometimes for you it is all about going against the status quo, period. Like, you just don't want to fit. And I think that the more you will try to fit, the more your soul will become like, you will dim his light, if it makes any sense. So this is what I'm seeing for you, group number 5. Now let's find out what is your stone on a vibrational level. What is your primary crystal, your spirit crystals? Oh, wow, the auralite. Very, very interesting. So you could be very much into the chakra system. If you are, I have a chakra program down below that is called the 7-step vortex program that helps you balance and open all your chakras. If you guys want to check it out, I'm just saying. The auralite is a stone that connects souls, that connects the body to the soul. So even though you're very rebellious, you do it because for you're like, you want to shake people. This is also a card that gives me the vibration of indigos, for example. But you want to tell people with your rebellious nature, like, hey, do you know that actually you can connect with your soul on your own? Like, you don't need a religion, you don't need priests, you don't need tarot reader, you don't need anything. You're very unique, very different. And with the auralite 23, which is the name of the stone, this is almost like you are very seductive to the mind, and also you kind of hypnotize people. You could be very good with any hypnotic substances or with hypnosis in general, because this stone has a power for hypnotism. So also with this stone, with the auralite, I see, and also with the devil card, that you guys need to be careful sometimes about the confusion that you might attract or that you might have in your mind. Try to work on clarity in this lifetime, because with this devil card, you might be so much into so many thoughts, so many different things that you want to do, so much into other dimension, occultism and mysticism, that you lose grip of reality. So you have to be conscious about your soul and your spiritual experience, and be conscious about other universes and higher dimension, but at the same time, not to the detriment of your groundness. I'm also seeing with the auralite that you guys are souls that have more than one layers, especially also with this devil cards. Not only you are rebels, but for people, it's really hard to figure you out. Like, you are the type of person that if it goes to a psychic healer or anything like that, yeah, they will figure it out in the beginning, but then after a month you will change and they won't figure it out anymore, because in actuality you don't even know who you are yourself. You have more than one layer to you, and therefore in this lifetime I'm also seeing with the auralite that you're having an incredible increase in your spiritual growth. And also you came here into this existence to show others your spiritual advancement, your spiritual understanding, your knowledge and your teaching, but in a grounded way, which means that, for example, you could be really good with Reiki healing, energetic healing of some sort, working with crystals, or with yoga. Now, I'm also seeing that you are capable to communicate with other forms of life. If you guys are into aliens or anything like that, and you could be very much into, I'm seeing the soul urge number 7, or you could be very much into other dimensions or conspiracy theories. For you, it's all about questioning. It's all about what is hidden behind this. So what is this? What is that? You guys are really deep divers and researchers. Also, I am seeing that sometimes you don't have to give up on yourself, because you might have a tendency to want things your way or the highway, and therefore you're not able to compromise or neither have patience in order to wait for your manifestations. So Aura Light will help you out having more patience when it comes down to your manifestations, because in this lifetime you're also learning how to compromise, which might be difficult for some of you guys, and you're also learning that sometimes the bigger manifestations take a little bit longer. Now, this stone might give you also the impression of entitlement for some of you with this devil card. So this stone will also teach you how to be an integral and part of humanity. You will see the mirror effect a lot in your lifetime, and this mirror effect will help you out with Aura Light to understand more about your deepest self and more about others. The help that you're going to have in this lifetime with Aura Light will always come from your closest friend and from your family. You do have an incredible bond with your closest friend and your family. And for you, those are the people that can count on you and you can count on them. I feel that you have a chance to connect with higher level of consciousness, because this stone is another stone that is super high in vibration, which we did have a lot, so I'm quite shocked and surprised. This is also the stone that represents the star chakra. So for example, if you identify with the star, well, that is your stone, and that is a stone that you should definitely wear. And also this is the stone that is associated with Aquarius. The only thing that you have to be careful with the devil card and this stone is your ego. Because you feel so much like a star and you have such a huge mission in this lifetime, try not to to make your ways be driven by your ego, but make Aura Light part of you, so Aura Light can help you out taming down your ego, and utilize your ego more as a vehicle to express your soul. This is what I am seeing for you, group number 5. I hope the reading resonated with you, was helpful and fun. Comment down below to share your stories, share, like, and subscribe to also have more videos and pick a card like this one. Alright, let's move on. For those of you guys who choose pile number 6, let's find out together, what is your spirit crystal? What is the crystal that is in alignment with your soul? I'm going to show you the tarot first, and then we're going to reveal what is your spirit crystal. So, your tarot card is the 6 of Swords, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. You guys have probably as a spirit animal the crow, or for example, that is also could be your shadow animal. You're very good with traveling and adventure, and for you, your lifetime is all about moving away from things, rebuilding, moving away from things and rebuilding. So you're a very strong souls, and you are adventurous in nature as an essence. You're not afraid to discover new lands, new possibilities, or new belief system. But actually, you could always be on the hunt to discover new things about life and yourself. Now, let's find out together then, what is your primary crystal? Let's see. Oh, beautiful. Aquamarine is one of my favorite. Aquamarine is your spirit crystal, is your primary crystal. Aquamarine is such a beautiful stone. It is said to be the stone of the mermaids and of the ocean. And in fact, you could also be very attracted to the oceans, because as you guys can see, she's looking at the ocean. She's looking at the water. So you could be also very attracted to the legends of the mermaid, or you could have been a pirate in a past life, or you could have had an incarnation in Atlantis, because I know for a fact that in Atlantis, they used to use aquamarine a lot. Now with the aquamarine stone, I always advise this stone for people people that want to find their life purpose. So for example, either in this lifetime you're going to become a life coach, or for instance, you have attracted this stone because you are wondering what is your purpose. Therefore, wearing aquamarine will help you out discover what is your purpose, but in a kind and gentle way, because this stone is incredibly good with the power of the mind, with putting people in the right path, but at the same time with kindness, compassion, and gradually. So even though you do like a lot to change and transform, with aquamarine I am seeing that this stone is the message from your soul that is letting you know, slow down. Sometimes thing needs to be calm, it needs to be step by step rather than be immediate, because it's all part of the growth. Now I'm also seeing with aquamarine that this is the stone that represents Aries, Gemini, Scorpio, and Pisces. So you could resonate with these signs as well. This is also a stone that represents the third eye and the throat chakra. It's a quite high vibrational stone to wear, and it also helps to realign all the chakras if it's something that you're interested in. Now, I'm also seeing with aquamarine that you will be able to be clairvoyant and to see beyond illusion and gather with your clairvoyant ability a lot of wisdoms and a lot of intuitions and new ideas. The aquamarine is also a stone of hope, and is the stone that represents Bhakti Yoga, or represents the path of devotion. So for you, especially with the Six of Swords, I am seeing that your soul in this lifetime is learning everything about having faith and become hopeful. Aquamarine is being for such a long time a therapeutic stone associated with the sea as well as the ocean, because it has so many stimulating properties on a psychological level. So for example, like I said, you could be a life coach in this lifetime, or even a psychologist. Also, this is a stone that gives enormous protection in the power of seduction. You are profoundly intuitive, but you must use this capacity with aquamarine as a vibrational stone and primary crystal in realistic way. You don't have to be swept by your feet by fantasy or illusion, because you might have a tendency, unfortunately, to do that. Or for example, to lose yourself in shallow and fast spirituality. Maybe in this lifetime you will have learned that spirituality is not as easy as people describe it to be, but there is so much more, and ultimately is a personal experiential path, and there is nobody that holds one particular truth or way, but then maybe in your youth you are being attracted to more shallow spirituality because that for you holded a much more simple answer. So be careful, because you might be a little bit naive also with this stone. But your highest good in this lifetime with aquamarine is your well-being. So if you prioritize on your joy and your well-being will follow. You have to be careful also with aquamarine not to fall for depression, and just remember that your purpose in this lifetime is the path of devotion and hope, and that sometimes light shines even in the darkness place. So for example, with aquamarine, I'm also seeing that you must reject or renounce programs that are auto-sabotaging yourself and your purpose. You have to follow your inner guidance system with being realistic and not overly dreaming. So you have to really accept the present moment, but be careful of accepting every opportunity. You have to really be careful also with gossip or people that feed that type of vibration, because it's just useful in your life, and you guys are just too pure to even fell for that thing. Now I'm also seeing that you have to avoid to procrastinate with aquamarine, and aquamarine again is a perfect stone to become more devoted, like we said before, to your path. Remain positive and remember who is your soul family and who is your family. There is no reason to lose hope in your heart, because your well-being is your purpose, and this is aquamarine. This is your stone. Let me see if I can channel anything else that I am seeing for you guys. I feel honestly, for those of you guys who choose pile number 6, you are very deep. You're very deep and very pure, very naive, very youthful in nature. So be careful. Be careful about the people also that you attract on a relationship point of view. But when you're going to mature in your essence at the best of your possibility, you will show the power of hope, devotion, and purity to the world, which is amazing. And I feel that is your purpose, and aquamarine is definitely your crystal, spirit crystal, and the crystal in alignment with your soul. I hope this reading resonated and was helpful and entertaining. Comment down below to share your stories, and share, like, and subscribe to have more videos. Check also my other videos about crystal and gemstone, where I explain everything about this subject. Group number 7, let's find out together what is your crystal, spirit crystal, and especially what is the crystal in alignment with your soul. We're going to show the tarot first, and then we're going to reveal the crystal. Keep in mind this is a general reading. Check also my other video about crystal to know more about the subject. Your tarot card is the Knight of Cups. You guys are either entered a new relationship right now, or you are extremely romantic. You vibrate also very well with the frequency of the roses, and horses might be your spirit animal. You're all about letters, messages, romanticism, romantic comedy. You probably have a very pinkish aura to you. You like tattoos and you like alternative things, but always with a cute and sweet taste to them. You could be also an animal lover. And also with the Knight of Cups, I am seeing that good news are about to enter your life, just in case you clicked on this video to know something about your future. Potentially, like I said before, also a new love. Also, I am seeing with the Knight of Cups that you could be very fit, you could be into sport, or you just like to take care of your body with the Knight of Cups. This is a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio type of card. And also with this card, it lets me know that you guys are all about emotion and sensitivity. And with the Knight of Cups, you literally like to bring positive vibes to others, and you like to bring a purification on an emotional level to others. I am also seeing that you guys are very you're very sweet. You're very sweethearts type of souls. Now let's find out. Let me see if I can channel anything else. I see a love letter, so probably like a message is about to come through. That's something that I am seeing, and I'm seeing like a date, but this is more on a prediction type of level. Also, I am seeing that you could be into unicorns for some of you. You know, those type of like sweet legends, sweet fairy tales, and you know, you always like the feelings of being swept up of your feet, stuff like that. You're very romantic. All right, this is what I see. Let me see what is the crystal. The crystal is peridot. Peridot is a really nice crystal, and then for me it symbolizes the heart chakra and also the solar plexus. This is a crystal that represents Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, and Sagittarius. It represents purification on an emotional level. It's a vibration that goes from low, meaning the lower chakras, to high. So really depending on why you're choosing this crystal for and how you are vibrating with this crystal. I am also seeing that this stone will really help you out liberating yourself from toxic thought, because you might be so much into your mind and into your romanticism that sometimes you forget to stay grounded, and therefore this causes a lot of distress in your subconscious mind and a lot of nightmares. But this crystal is really good for transformation and purification. So being this your spirit crystal, it means that in your lifetime you are transforming greatly, and transformation and purification for yourself and others is part of your purpose. I am also seeing, like I said before, that you guys are really deeply emotional, and therefore you might have a tendency to clinch on romanticism or cling to the past or torment yourself about mistakes that you might have made in the past. Well, this stone will help you out as a spirit crystal not to torment yourself in your mind, but just accept the reality of who you are and utilize your emotion at the best in the best possible way, because you guys are just like really good at heart. So purification and detoxification of too much emotivity that can sometimes become toxic is really necessary for you. One of the things that you're going to learn in this lifetime, also having peridot as a crystal, spirit crystal, is to forgive and let go. Because sometimes you might be too hard on yourself. Like, forgiveness is not always about forgiving others, though it can be, but it's also about forgiving yourself. So this stone will help you realign and open your heart chakra, which I also have a dedicated e-course down below. It's less than $100 for realigning each and every chakras with breathing techniques that are easy, and it's down below. It's called the 7-step vortex program. But by the way, in this lifetime, you're going to be able to open your chakra, your heart chakra back, and rebalance forgiveness for yourself, for the mistakes that you might have done, or for the mistakes that other people might have done. So you are going to learn how to give forgiveness and let go and forget in a way. But forget more about, that forgiveness that brings healing. Also, peridot will help you follow your heart desire and understand that ultimately that is all that matters, is to follow your purpose that is linked not to money or material abundance, but to your heart desire. And also with peridot, I am seeing, and with the Knight of Cups, that one of the things that you're going to learn in this lifetime is to not compare yourself to others, not have feelings of jealousy or just simply of comparison, because each and every one of us has their own unique way and their own unique expression, and at the end of the day we are all experiencing source, or rather source is experiencing itself through our subjective perspective. Now I'm also seeing that you can utilize the energy of peridot wisely, so by understanding how the external energies around you are operating in your internal reality. So for example, you are going to learn also in this lifetime with peridot how to protect yourself energetically from external sources. And also you are going to learn how to trust your inner guidance system in terms of relationship and emotional sensitivity. One thing that you must avoid, being the peridot, your crystal, is jealousy with a partner, because you might have, for example, a moon in Scorpio, or a tendency to become overly possessive or overly jealous, and this has ruined your relationship so far. So this is something that you're also learning in this lifetime. You must not be too much aggressive, but rather being emotional in a way where you're trying to understand each and every one perspective. But one of your most important destiny is to have incredible integrity, which is similar to another pile that I picked. Probably already picked it yourself. And actually you are with peridot very good with finances and economics. So for example, in this lifetime, I feel you should capitalize on your way of making money and become a self-entrepreneur, because you could be very, very good at that, or a YouTuber or a creator of some sort, because you really like to work on your own and you give the best when you're sharing your experience with sensitivity. That will bring you the most abundance. This is what I am seeing for you, group number 7. I hope this video resonated with you and was entertaining. Comment down below to share your stories, and share, like, and subscribe to have more videos and pico cards. Alright, let's move on for those of you guys who choose pile number 8, and I'm smiling because Raja is on the table, right? And let's find out what is your spirit crystal. What is the crystal in alignment with your soul? Keep in mind, this is a general reading. For private reading, the link is down below. And check out also my videos where I explain everything about crystals and gemstone in my own way, of course. Now, let's find out what is your crystal. I'm going to start with the tarot first, and then I'm going to reveal the crystal for you. Let's see. As a card, you do have the Four of Swords, so Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. You could be very, very good at meditating, or meditation could be part of your purpose. Now, with the Four of Swords, I am seeing that right now you might be in a period of hibernation. I feel you've been very wounded in past life, or in this lifetime if you don't believe in past life, but by your past experiences. And therefore, this past experience could also involve heart matters. So if if you feel very wounded on the heart level, the stone that I'm going to reveal to you guys is going to help you out on this, because one of the challenges that I am seeing for group number 8 is to heal relationships and love. You could be dealing with your Saturn return or not necessarily. I'm definitely seeing with pile number 8 that you guys need rest. So be careful, because with the 4 of Swords is present, you always have to listen to it. If you're working too much, or you're stressing too much, or you're crying too much, whatever it is your state, you must rest. Now, if you're, and I'm seeing 1111 by the way, if you're not resonating with this is a card that indicates that you might have a lot of new ideas and intuition in your dream state, and you should utilize meditation in order to find a new inspiration when it comes down who you even want to be next, or what you want to do next in general. Capitalize on your ability and natural ability to be a meditator. Now let's see, what is your spirit crystal? Your spirit crystal is, oh shit. Your spirit crystal is the Chairite. I hope I'm pronouncing this correctly for you guys. Look what beautiful stone. You could have a blue electric aura or a purple aura. Now this stone particularly talks about healing wounds, and especially emotional wounds. It is associated by any periods of the year, and it is associated to any zodiac sign. So literally this stone can resonate with any zodiac sign. This is a stone that talks about being a service for humanity and to heal wounds of yourself and others. So for example, if you have struggled in relationship, or if you have struggled in your life quite a lot, it's because you, through your experience now, you're capable of healing yourself and healing others. This is a stone that represents natural born healers, and it's a very high vibrational stone, and moreover talks about each and every chakra and each and every aspect of humanity. Chariot really gives a profound healing on an emotional and physical point of view, and moreover can transform any illness or any toxic energy into well-being. So this could also be one of your possible gift to others. With the help of this crystal, you are understanding that your deepest wounds are your deepest gifts at the same time, and you must accept them with grace, because the Chariot represents polarity and dualities within you, and every aspect of wounds that must be healed from past life, or that you might carry on also in present incarnation, or again from past experience to present experience. One of your profound fears is the fear of separation or abandonment, but you are healing this fear in this lifetime so you can help others heal at the same time. This is also a stone that is very connected to the earth, and also is a stone that will help you out understand and become more confident, because insecurity can be a part of you. So you don't have to be insecure in this lifetime, and you're going to gain confidence through the healing work that you're going to do for yourself and others. Also, I am seeing that you're very ambitious in your project. Therefore, you are going to overcome any obstacles in order to give life to this project, because this project revolves work of service for others especially. Now I am seeing that working in balance with your body, mind, and spirit will be one of your greatest challenge in this lifetime. But the Chariot can also help you out with this mission. And also it is time that you take leadership and control of your life, because this is one of the reasons why you have the stone and you came here in this existence. You are connected to the higher realm, and you can be very high vibrational, because the vision of your past life are saying that you can heal your karma and therefore possibly help others healing their karma. So you have to also in this lifetime accept the present moment as perfect, because when you accept the present moment as perfect, you gain the possibility to heal. Now, This is what I see for you guys. You are natural born healers, and charoite is your spiritual crystal. Is your crystal that vibrates with your energy. Find out more about this crystal or purchase it because it definitely will enhance your soul. All right. This is what I see for you, group number 8. Comment down below to share your stories, and share, like, and subscribe to have more pick a cards and videos. Now, thank you so much, you guys, for being here with me today in another fun and entertaining pick a cards, I hope. And comment to share your stories, share, like, and subscribe. And keep in mind, you're never wrong if you follow love. Bye.